Our top story tonight, should you be able to see how elected officials spend their time on the clock working for the public?
A judge is weighing arguments this evening in KSL's public records fight here for Utah Attorney General Sean Reyes' work calendar.
KSL investigator Daniela Rivera reports on what happened today in court and when we'll know the judge's decision.
Good afternoon. Please be seated.
Attorneys representing Utah Attorney General Sean Reyes' office.
This case is not about secrecy, and it's not about keeping records from the public. It's about statutory interpretation.
And the KSL investigators.
And for more than a year now, the Attorney General has managed to drag this out with sort of morphing arguments in the hopes that it would become politically irrelevant. And we think the court should end that today.
Squaring off in court today over whether the public should get to see Reyes' work calendar. I ask you a quick question. A record the KSL investigators requested more than a year ago under GRAMA, Utah's public records law. It all comes down to this part of the law, exempting a daily calendar or other personal note for personal use. The AG's office says that "or" used to be an "and" till the legislature changed it in 2005. They argue that's important to how they see the case.
The statute now says "or," a daily calendar or other personal note. Those things are disjunctive, so they're separate.
It's a semantic distraction. If the legislature had intended to put all daily calendars off limits, period, it would have said so, and it didn't.
Attorney David Ryman, representing the KSL investigators, argues a plain reading of the law would call for the release of Reyes' calendar because it's accessible to several public employees and used for public work. Judge Corum noted he's careful what he puts on his own work calendar.
Because my emails are subject to GRAMA. The computer system here is subject to GRAMA. And so aside from the occasional dentist appointment or something, I do not put things on that for this very, very reason.
Judge Corum did not make a decision today, saying he needed a day to consider the arguments.
My inclination is I do not think the statute is ambiguous.
Judge Corum has asked the parties to meet right back here tomorrow at the same time to deliver his decision from the bench. For KSL 5 News, I'm Daniela Rivera.